Headers and footers are an integral part of any website, especially if you're working with multi-pages. You will need a header to allow for easy navigation. Within the builder, you get special headers and footers within the Pro version. They are located as special blocks and they are within the block manager. What I will do here for this engagement or wedding site is to bring in a new block. I'll click here in the plus and then we go to blocks. And you will see we have a section here under categories, header, and then footers. Let's select header first, and we have a few pre-made ones. Though they are pre-made, they come in a block with special features that allows you to apply it with conditions across your site. Let's go for a simple one. I'll choose this one here at the top, and by selecting it, it drops in here. And then what I'll do, I'll go to the reorder sidebar and drag it to the top. That's where the header should be. Let's have a quick look at what do we have here. Technically, it is a block, but it is a block with special functionality. Go all the way to the left where you see menu and select that. First of all, your header can be sticky, and by default, it is set to sticky. Sticky means that the moment someone scrolls down, like I'm going to do now, you're going to have this header that pops out at the top that sticks to the top. This is actually entirely separate to the main header, and you can style it out completely differently to suit your sticky needs. Next to sticky, you have static, which means it will remain at the top, and as I scroll down, it disappears. The last one is fixed, and fixed means it will stay at the top as we scroll down. Let's put it back on static and then look at the other options that we have here. This is very important when we come to the assignment of the conditions of the header, because now, instead of creating a header every time for each and every page, we're simply just going to assign it across our site. And for that, we're going to select Make it Global. Once we have done that, we can select on which pages we want it to display. And I'm going to go ahead and select All, because I want this header to apply across my site. And that's it. Save it, and then close out. And now this header will appear on each and every new page you create, as well as pages you've already created. All the styling features that you need for a header appears here. You can upload an image to the background. You can change the color. You can add a border and even a little bit of a drop shadow there if you want to create separation between the header and your first hero section. And then you can save it. And as usual, you have control over the width and the styling like padding and margins, even giving it a corner as well as a divider. Remember, I mentioned earlier that if you do set it on sticky, that you have the option when you scroll down and the sticky header pops up to style this one completely differently. So for instance, I would probably want to make this a little bit transparent, and we can even put it on a darker color and maybe even change out the logo to another one. Apart from the header, we also have a footer block, which more or less acts the same as the header. Let's go back to our block manager and you will see footers here at the bottom that comes with these pre-designed footers that you can use, which is again great if you want the footer block. I'll select this one. This is a great place to drop in again another menu, and from the footer block all the way to the left, you will see you have the option again to make it global. You also have the other options to include the membership and multi-language. In this case, because we want to apply it to each and every page, we're going to select Make it Global, and then we can again put it on All. Immediately, you should begin to understand here that you can create more than one kind of footer. Two great blocks to your disposal to make your websites truly pop out. That is the header block as well as the footer block.